Recording, I think you should too.
Yeah, doing it.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon. It's Lee Pennington here. Wherever you're from, you are very, very welcome. And I do appreciate for those that it is a little bit earlier than normal for actually attending and coming onto the call and listening to what we're going to talk about today. It really is appreciated. So before I go ahead and start the actual webinar, the training session, could you just let me know, please, in the chat box, as usual, you can hear my voice and you can see the screen that says VidSplash, and that'd be fantastic. Hey Rodney, I'm doing very well, thank you. Really appreciate that. John, thank you. Charles from Niagara, Canada. It's fantastic. I love seeing where everybody is from. James, thank you. Micheline, thank you. Kayla, Angie, fantastic. John. So already I know that you guys are up for this because of the chat box is getting hammered. So whether that coffee's kicked in, whether that Friday feeling's kicked in, whatever it is, okay, I can see it all there. Hey Andrea, fantastic, fantastic. Mark, thank you very much. Okay guys, just what we're going to talk about today, a little bit kind of a background and the reason why we're going to talk about it. And I'll start with kind of Icon Lead. I know the vast majority of people have got Icon Lead, and it was very much a revolutionary software which did something that no other kind of software did, especially in our marketplace. It was kind of groundbreaking, and it was really, really good to see all the feedback that we got from that, and we still are getting that feedback, and we're still working behind the scenes on so many more things. But one of the things that kept coming back, and I'm honest about this, you know, we've got to be honest with guys' feedback. People said, can you do something with video? Video is absolutely massive at this present day, you know. Everybody's raving about video. You talk about the Sketch Pro gang, the Expandio, you know, all those kind of video softwares, and video is exploding. And it's going to go even bigger in 2015. So we are looking into that. We went away back to the drawing board and we started to discuss that with our team. What I also did, I managed to speak to kind of Neil, and you know Neil's been on the call before, and Neil was introducing me into what he's currently working with video, and Neil demonstrated that to me, and I said, would you be able to come over to the Lead 7 group and just show what you were doing and introduce them to the way that you were doing it and how they could potentially do it for themselves. And Neil kindly agreed to do that. And when I say this is kind of revolutionary and groundbreaking in what they're doing, there are things on the marketplace that have done this, but not to the extent of what Neil's going to display here and show you the training. So, like I said, we are kind of pushing with time because of certain constraints. What I would like to do is introduce Neil and ask him to come on and just show you with what they're doing with regards to video. Neil, are you there? Could you possibly just introduce yourself and take over?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey everyone. So guys, this is Neil Napier, and just to do a quick check, please let me know in the chat box. Give me a quick yes if you can hear me okay. So a quick yes to make sure that I'm coming through fine would be fantastic. So Michelin says yes. John, Rodney, I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Stephen, Alfred, Andre, Nikki, Linda, Bjorn. And actually I recognize a lot of names on this call, which is good because that means you probably already know me, have seen me around, and I don't have to spend too much time introducing myself. But I agree with what Lee said about video marketing kind of taking over. I think in 2014, video marketers saw a big surge in kind of sales with videos, for example. And I think this is set to grow even bigger this year, which is why actually when you bought Icon Leads, you see the facility to put video in there as well, because the video marketing is becoming very, very big. But the problem is this, right? And I'll be very, very honest here. The problem is that a lot of people are talking about, you know, making videos and Explain Video and Video Maker FX, and that's a good thing. They're good products, but no one really talking about how to monetize them. Well, that's my objective on this call. My objective on this call is to give you a smart video landing page technology that's going to get rid of the old video players like YouTube, Vimeo. And again, they're good. They have their own place, but you are still constrained by what those players do, and you really want to have more control over the kind of things you can do with your own videos. So with the kind of video player I'll show you on the call today, along with some training, I'm going to show you how to capture an email list and sell while engaging your audience. So, you know, engagement doesn't need to be like, okay, I'll engage you today and tomorrow I'll sell you something. No, when you're engaging, you should be ready to sell, because at that time the buyer temperature is really high. At that time, they trust you very, very much. So it becomes crucial that you sell as quickly as you can once you realize that the audience is indeed engaged. And then I'm also going to give you a 3-step success strategy that will help you take your videos further. Now, again, if you don't do video marketing yourself, if you've never done video marketing yourself, it's okay. This training will still be relevant for you, but also if you do create your own videos, if you've purchased anything in past that allows you to make your own videos, this training will still be very, very useful to you. At that, let me ask you one question, okay? Who here creates at least one video per month to sell something? Yes or no? At least one video per month. Could be a review video, could be a video where you're actually talking in front of the camera, any kind of video. Yes if you do, and no if you don't. It's okay if it's a no, like I said. It's completely all right, because the method that I'm going to show you, you can monetize with someone else's videos as well. So it's not important that you do your own, but I do want to know. All right, so let me see. I'm getting a no, yes, not yet, no, yes, gearing up, yes, yes, not yet, no. Okay, it's about 50-50. Okay. Charles says, I'm building my community. It's about 1 video per week, but no sales. Charles, that's completely fine. And again, those that are already creating a video a week or a month, well, congratulations. And even if you've only created 1 video and uploaded on YouTube, well, you know, congrats. You're still ahead of about 98 to 99% of people out there, really. But even if you haven't, it's okay, because just by being on this call, you're ahead of those 97% of people who don't even know anything about video marketing. Now, my selling process is fueled with video marketing. Even these webinars that we do, once these are done, they go and become recordings where people watch them, and then they decide, hey, whether or not I want to buy something. So everything that we do is based around videos, right? To a point that I'm doing at least 8 videos a week. Now, that is a lot of videos, but it depends what kind, right? Because sometimes we do training videos. I know Lee has done case study videos for you guys before, and I think even Lee does a lot of videos. Lee, if you're still there, I mean, how many videos a week do you think you do? Just to check. Okay, I think Lee does a lot, by the way. All right, I think Lee does a lot of videos as well. So we have taken videos over time, and we've created really strong results with it. Last year, we did $1 million plus in sales. This year, and we're only in February, we haven't even reached the Valentine's Day yet, but only in February, we've hit over $200,000 in sales. And that's only going to go up as we keep moving forward. Okay, because we use videos not just to build leads, but also to make sales. We use videos the way they're supposed to be used, to engage and build a trust and sell immediately. There is no point that you delay the selling process till much later. Who says I've done at least 6 this week? My hat's off to you. That is excellent, right? So again, like I said, I've done videos. I mean, some days I'm not looking so good, you know, I haven't shaved. Some days I'm looking really good, but regardless, I try and do a video every day just so that it gets me in the habit, it gets me moving, it gets me out of the comfort zone. And that's crucial, but again, not necessary. Okay? So, let's say for a second you've never done a video and you probably don't even want to. I mean, that's not something you're interested in, right? It takes too long, and it does. It does take a bit long. What can you do? Well, you can still use someone else's video and monetize with it. Right? That is completely okay. It's not illegal. It's not unethical. If someone else has already created a video and shared in a public domain, and YouTube allows you to share it, to embed it somewhere, you can use it for your own benefit. Okay? Because what you need to do is you don't need to learn everything in this business. You just need to learn those things that make you money, and that's my job, to show you exactly what to do and how to do that. Someone says, Angie says, I struggle with coming up with the content for video. Angie, very, very crucial point. And actually a lot of people don't realize that coming up with content for video is one of the hardest things to do. It's like writing a screenplay. It's like writing a sales copy. You know, it's not that easy to do that. Not everyone can do that. And again, that's okay if you can't do that. It's completely fine. Okay? But my main aim is to take videos, either your own or someone else's, and ask people to sign up or buy something from you right within the video. And let's face it, you can't go back and change the content of a video to say, hey, right about now you should go to this link, www.kvsocial.com, and you should buy it. Well, that's not the kind of thing you want. You want the call to actions, you want the buy now buttons to be more explicit, you know, clearly visible. And once that happens, they can see it. right? And they can buy it. And again, there are tons and tons of sources online, by the way. If you don't know what good videos look like, if you don't know where to find good videos, well, those are some of the really many sources out there. Break.com, BuzzFeed.com, Clip-A-Day, Classic Viral Videos, Devour Pop Screen, and all of these sites have viral videos posted on them every day, right? So if you want to get ahead of the trend, you go find a viral video. If you want to get ahead of a trend, you go find a video that people will share for you. And you don't have to yourself. And again, my main aim today is to show you an elegant video player that works everywhere, right? So it works inside of mobile, it works inside of Facebook, it works on normal websites, which can help you build those instant sales by building a subscriber list, by selling right within the video itself. And at the end of the day, it needs to land you complete control, because if you don't have complete control over the kind of content you can share, well, you know, someone else is going to benefit from it. Again, like I say, YouTube. Because you can put your video on YouTube, but as soon as it's public, where YouTube can do anything with it, they can put all kinds of ads on it, before it, on it, after it, and you don't really have any control over that process at all. My job is to give you that control back at a cost that doesn't break your back. Okay? So I'm going to give you 3 steps which we follow with every video for bigger monetization. Remember what I said earlier, I do 8 videos a week. Every video I do undergoes these 3 steps of monetization. For some, I can skip step 1. As you'll see, I just go to step 2 and step 3. Sometimes I skip step 3 if I have, as you'll see, other alternatives in that case. But if you're starting from scratch, if you've never done this before, and if you want to learn a foolproof strategy, then these 3 steps are going to help you. So what I want to know right now is if you're ready for me to show you these 3 steps. And I want engagement here, guys. I know it's early. I know the coffee hasn't kicked in yet, but I need to know yes, a very resounding yes, if you want me to continue and show you these 3 steps that might help you, probably will help you in generating revenue with either your own or someone else's videos. Rodney says, yeah, I guess Rodney's having a lot of coffee. Good. Okay, great. Let's move forward. Let's talk about step number 1. I touched upon it a little bit moments ago. I said find viral videos, right? If you create your own, you can skip this step. Because if you're creating your own videos, you probably have the kind of content that you want to sell with anyway. You don't need someone else's video, right? So again, if you are in the habit of creating your own videos, I think who said he does 6 videos a week. Even if you do 1 video a week, that's good enough to get started with. You don't need to go out there to find viral videos. But if you don't do that, what you can do is go out there and find viral videos. And these videos, by definition, are getting a lot of views. Okay, these videos by definition are working really well. Okay, my recommendation is going to this site, and I'm going to click on it, and we're going to check this out right now, and I'm going to show you why this site compared to others. Okay, let me just escape this and copy this link, and then I can show you right now exactly what kind of process do I follow to find viral videos. Okay, so this is the website I usually go to if I want to find videos that are really making the waves on social media right now, but I don't really want to go to Facebook, my own Facebook, and check it, or YouTube or something, because that would be too time consuming. So I just go here and check this out. So this video has recorded over 500,000 hits. Let's find this video on YouTube and let's see how long has it been live. Okay, so it's actually been live since January. See what I was talking about ads? Well, you know, there's an ad right now that I have to sit through to finish watching this, right? So I'm just going to skip this one. Okay, so there's a video that has received in about a month or so, a month and a bit more, about 40 days, more than 570,000 views. That's quite a lot. I could use this somehow in my own content, and I could use to monetize it. I could get people to sign up to it. For example, people who are interested in aviation, people who are interested in nature, I could get them to sign up to something, some kind of newsletter, whatever market I'm interested in, right? That is if I didn't have a market. If I did, I wouldn't even look at this website. I would look at my market-specific content, like how to do ABC, how to do XYZ, right? That's what I would go for. So this is a website. I'm just going to link this website to you in chat. Okay, viral videos it's called. I think it's just sent to organizers. All right. Viral videos. That's what it's called. Okay. So It's just a simple video. I mean, you can see it's less than a minute long, 578,000 views. Well, this is a good enough video to get started with, but like I said, if you had a specific niche in mind, you could go with that as well. For example, let me go for a particular market. Let's say, and this is a very famous one, right? There's an ebook called Truth About Apps. So there's a course called Truth About Apps. So I could say, let's find this. Truth About Apps, Mike Greary, his name is, yeah? The Truth About Apps, this is done from this guy. It has 2.9 million views in 5 years. I mean, that's still pretty good, right? And then there are all these ads that come through. Again, I'm not interested in them. Let me just skip this. Okay, the Truth About Apps. Now, this is the video that I'm interested in to take and monetize somehow. So that's what I'll do. For now, all you're doing, all you're focusing on is searching for viral videos in any niche of your choice, as long as you can sell in these markets. Also, I guess I didn't finish that sentence, so maybe I use a full stop instead of a comma instead of a full stop, but you need to find high engagement and short videos. You don't want to find a video that's 10 minutes long. For example, when I was searching on this site the other day, I came across one, let me think, where was it? Okay, it's not there anymore, but I came across a video that was about 10 minutes long. Now, I mean, even though a 10-minute video might go viral, but it doesn't really go viral quickly, right? It needs to have a very strong fan following. So if you're thinking about products, if you're thinking about markets that you want to go into, find a viral video in any market. Like, let me go back here, and let's do another search on YouTube, right? Let's say you want a viral video that's going viral, crazy, lots of views, and so on and so forth. So I could say, how to lose weight. Let's say if it brings something, a viral video. Let's say if it brings any results, for example, right? This one has, 7.25 million views in 3 months, right? I know this is about lose skin, but it's not about lose weight, but 7.2 million views in 3 months. Now, if that's not going viral, I don't know what is, right? Would you agree? Would you agree 7.2 million views in 3 months is pretty damn good? And you could probably use that video somehow, if only to educate people, if not to sell, to engage people. You could use something like this, right? Because there are 7.2 million people out there that are enjoying it. A lot of you are saying yes, exactly. Chat saying, what would you use for gaming? Chat, depends what kind of gaming you're interested in. Just find any particular game type that you want and look for a viral video in that. Anything that you're interested in. There are tons and tons of options out there for videos. Again, if you're not creating your own, that's okay. What I'm showing you is how to leverage someone else's videos, right? So let's go back here. The next thing would be finding viral videos. Actually, I've got Linda's question, which is quite interesting. Linda says, how do you make a nutritional supplement sexy? Linda, I mean, if that's your market, nutritional supplements, you can think about it yourself. I mean, how does Old Spice make the aftershave lotion sexy? They do ads around it. They do ads that go viral, for example. So, I mean, how does, I don't know which one is it, but there's a fast food chain in US, actually, and perhaps one of you can remind me, which even does Super Bowl ads. And they're very kind of sexy and raunchy Super Bowl ads, right? So, it's very easy to make anything sexy. I mean, I don't want to go into that discussion right now, but again, you're just trying to get people engaged at the moment. That's all you care about. Carl's Jr., that's it. Tim, you're right, Carl's Jr. Thank you. So Carl's Jr. does a lot of those ads as well where it makes food sexy, right? I mean, I think nutritional supplements are actually easier to make sexy because they have an appeal to them, right? So think about exactly what your target market would like. And again, this is only if you're doing your own videos. If you're not, just go online and find some ads, right? Let me actually work on that and let's see if we can find something. I don't know if we can, but I do want to try. Tim, gotcha. Okay, so nutritional supplement. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling something wrong. Let's see. 90 Day Fitness. Okay, nothing about sexy. Or there you go, sexy supplement review. Linda, that's the one you were looking for, maybe. I don't know, but you could go for that video, right? Because again, you can see it has a lot of views as well. I mean, I'm sure there are videos with better views. So I could look for videos that are short, for example. I could already filter that down. And then I could say videos that are, let's say, rating or view count. I could go for the view count, so I can arrange it by view count. Actually, I want it to be the other way. So let's see. I could go for rating, right? So videos that are good. Sexiest Women Alive. There you go. So it's very easy to find videos in whatever markets you want just by going to Google and doing a quick search. Now, ideally, if you don't have a market at the moment, you should go for markets that you're passionate about, niches that you're knowledgeable in, so at least you can sell in those markets relatively easily, right? You could look for forums in your market as well. So forums in nutritional supplements, for example. And it is important to have products and services that you can sell, monetize yourself, or with affiliate offers. So I will ask you this right now. If I look at this video, and maybe we can brainstorm right now before I actually go on to the important step, right? If you look at this video, how can you monetize this? Think about this for a second and give me some ideas here, and I can see who's getting close to the bullseye here. How can you take this video and monetize it? Tell me. I'm going to grab a sip of water, but I need some answers because one of you here knows exactly. Linus says list building, and that's okay. List building is fine, but how will you use this video? Like, what kind of context would you use this video in? Would you send it to a friend? Would you put it on a page and say, hey, people, sign up? How would you use it? Okay, Lenny says Facebook, and someone says annotations with links. Yep, Chad says a very good point. Man stops eating burgers, looks like this. That's good. Curate the videos, Charles says. And Charles, that's exactly what I want to talk about, and that's very good. Sign up for free trial at the gym. John, that's a good one as well. So you could sell something, right? So already people are talking about list building. People are talking about sharing this on Facebook. People are talking about curating this, about selling, free trial at a gym, right? Charles says hotspots. Yeah, you could do hotspots as well. Insert a link to insert an affiliate link and post it to Facebook. So Helmut, you could do that as well, right? And that's what I want to come to inside the second step. So the second step here is splashing your videos. Splashing your videos is a technology that we have developed, and I'm going to give you a demo of that. I'm going to show you that it's what we use to actually take any video out there and monetize it either on our own websites or within Facebook itself. And with what I'll show you today, you can bypass a landing page scenario. You don't need the landing page anymore. Okay? So let's talk about YouTube for a second. And I did touch upon this as well. Why not just use YouTube? The problem is when you're using YouTube, there's no control over lead gen. Right? You really cannot control how you can build leads inside of YouTube. Of course, you can put a link inside the video as annotation. You can put a link underneath the video. But, it doesn't always get clicked. So you don't really have control over your lead gen, right? There's no control over content. YouTube forces ads on you. It says, hey, I think this ad might be good with your video, so before anyone actually watches your video that they want to, I'm going to show them this ad for about a minute and a half. Really frustrating for a user, which means that they might even just skip your video and not see the content. What's the point, right? It's troublesome to sell using these videos. If you have a video inside of YouTube, you can't really sell it within YouTube. People have gotten banned because they've been using affiliate links, with the YouTube videos. It's crazy. That happens. And the reason we don't just use YouTube is because we want something that looks more elegant. We want something that grabs attention. We want something that people look at and say, well, you know what? That looks good, and I want to click on that. Right? So I don't know if you see this, and you probably don't see this very well because we're on a webinar and I know there's a lag, but that link find out how button is splashing at the moment. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? It's splashing at the moment because what it does is it grabs attention. That is exactly what the splash technology has been created to do, to grab attention. And maybe you see it with the delay that the buttons go growing bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. Tell me if you do see that, by the way. Because I don't know if it's possible to see that with the kind of delay that we have with GoToWebinar. But do you see that button kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Yeah, you do. Okay, yes. Now, this has hardly ever been implemented within the videos, right? If you have a video player, for example, that would usually just give you like a small button and say, hey, click here if you want to play me. But it doesn't really attract you. It doesn't really build the attention. Instead, with the splash technology that we have, it builds instant attention, which is a critical point. Right? And the reason it hasn't been built before is because you actually need a really high technical expertise to do that. This is not based on, so there are two kind of frameworks when it comes to programming, right? And I just want to tell you this quickly, don't want to bore you to death, but one is called Flash, one is called HTML5. Flash is really old. HTML5 is new. Okay, so a lot of technology is made in Flash. Now recently a product came out, Social Engage, it's made in Flash. So what that means is that it can't work on mobile, for example. Or it does, but you have to do redirects and a lot of complicated stuff. On the other hand, this is HTML5, which means that it's mobile responsive, and I'll show you examples of that as well. Right, so it's HTML5, it's animated, so it works on mobile too. Now it also works inside of Facebook tabs. You do need SSL. We can talk about that till the cows come home, but I think we've all come to live with the idea that when it comes to Facebook, unfortunately, in some cases you need SSL as well. Although my team is telling me that you can even do this without SSL, though I have to check with them. Right? So the crucial thing here is that all of this is visually appealing. All of this grabs attention, all of this looks nice, because if it didn't look nice, well, no one would buy anything from us. Right? So what I want to do now is I want to go in and I want to demonstrate this for you, exactly how we pick, any kind of video out there, like let's say this video in this case, and how do we create something out of it that actually makes money for us. And this is only for videos, by the way. Right? So videos combined with splashing images. That's what we get. Right? So I want to show you an example, and again, there might be a bit of lag because of GoToWebinar and everything, but I'm going to drop that link that we have created. And again, this is a very, very rough link, so I do apologize if it doesn't look as elegant perhaps that I want to show you, but there's something I created 2 minutes before, just before getting into it. Okay? No, chat, Flash on FB doesn't get you banned. No. I mean, Facebook doesn't care about Flash, and banning you. And like I said, this is HTML5 anyway. This is not Flash. Okay? So if you go to that link, you'll see that the link is pulsating. It's saying, this Flash image is amazing. See how I sell t-shirts online from my home. Click here to play. And when you click, after about 5 seconds or so, and again, this is really for show, after about 5 seconds, you're asked to enter your email address. Right? Have you guys seen this, by the way? I've sent the link, but have you actually tried it yourself immediately right now and seeing how it works? Let me know. If you've seen it, you'll see that after 5 seconds or so of starting the video, this actually looks like this actually asks you for an email address. Right? And that's exactly what we've been able to do. We've been able to build things inside of these videos. So, instead of just having normal old YouTube videos, it actually looks much better now. And I want to show you some more examples as well. So let me just show you this one right now. Okay, this is inside of Facebook. So this is for a local client. So it's for Dental Solutions. And you'll see we bring a smile back to your life. Let's click on play video. And when I do that, right, this starts running through the YouTube video. So there are a lot of different things that this player can do. There are a lot of different ways you can actually use it. So if I actually create one in front of you right now, let's go to Vidsplash, right? It's a WordPress plugin. You install it on your WordPress site, and you run it right from within your WordPress site. But having said that, you can use it any way you want. You can use it on any kind of site out there as long as it accepts HTML. Right? So it's very compatible to almost everything out there. So all you have to then do is add new video. And when you do that, it brings up a form for you. Let's put this Lee's customers, right? Or let's say Lee's lead 7 or icon lead. Right, this is, let's just say, my first video, and this is the URL that I want. In this case, I want to use a particular splash image. I mean, if I wanted to create a new one, I could create that new splash image as well. In this case, I want to use, let's say, this video skin, the laptop video skin, right? The size is fine, it's okay. I don't want this to autoplay. Let's just save this for now. Then let's go into opt-in and see if you want to change something. Okay, I want the opt-in to show up, let's say, 10 minutes after, right? So 10 minutes after, I want the opt-in form to show up, and then all these things are okay. Let's go for green in this case. That's the color of the button that I want, okay? And then that's all okay. Skip this, let's say save. And then let's say I want a call to action button as well. So about, let's say yes, so about, say 12 seconds in, I want a call to action button that says buy this now, right? It doesn't need to be 12 seconds. Ideally, if you're building engagement, you want it to come in later. But let's go for this one. Let's save this video. And once you do that, once you go back to VidSplash or you click and go back to videos, it will bring up this video for you. So I'm just going to copy this code because this is inside WordPress. I'm just going to copy it. If I was pasting it anywhere else, I could take this HTML code and I could copy and paste this in as well. I mean, it really is as simple as copy and pasting. So I'll take this. I want to go in and edit this one. So when I do that, I can simply add, let's just say, I could say new video. Right, that's done. Say update. And once you do that, it saves it. Let's go to the page again, and you'll see what happens. Right, so you can see this splash image has put itself on the video. And when I click on play, you'll see what happens. The YouTube logo disappears. Right, and about 5 seconds in, or I think it was 7 or 8 seconds in, you can see that there's a sign up button here. You can force people to sign it if you don't want to show them the whole video. Click on skip this now. And then there's a buy now button as well. You know, and now people actually can skip this as well if you want to. I mean, depending on what kind of settings you want to set in there as well. So again, this is a way to take any video out there and simply put it inside of a nice looking envelope, a nice looking video player, and play with it. In that case, you see it is quite small. This case is bigger. So as you can see, this is another splash image that we had created, right? So I'm just going to click on play here, and I'm going to play this. So I'm going to click on learn more. Okay, and then again, there's the subscribe button as well. So it's very easy to set these up and to actually create your own kind of lead magnets, right? Someone says, how do you get into Facebook? It's simply with the use of iframing. And like I said, I mean, you do need to have an HTTPS, but there's a lot of training in there where we show you exactly how to do that. Right? Chad says, this is really powerful. Chad, I agree. Someone's asking, where do these splash images come from? Well, let me show you where do they come from. Right? So we actually create them in here. So this is a splash image that we had created. If you wanted to create a new one, you could just go to Splash Creator and you get 3 templates. So you could just say this is Chad's template, for example. And then you go for one of the templates that we give you. Let's just go for this one. And once it loads up, I'll say, okay, save Splash. But hey, I want to edit it even more, right? So I'm going to go into Splash Elements and I want to change the color. So I want to change the background color. At the moment it's a background image, but I want to change the background color to say red, right? And I want to change the background the foreground color to red as well. That's done. Click on update, and as you can see, the button looks new, right? Button text color, if you want, you can change from white to something else. Button arrow color, and all of these things you can instantly change right within here. You can change the background image. If I click on this, it asks me to pick another image from the media library that I want to put in the background, so I can put any of these different background images as well if I wanted to do that. Let me see if this one would actually work. I'm not sure if this would look fine, but we can try it out, right? And let's update. Okay, it doesn't look that good because it wasn't proportionate at all. So I don't like that. I'm just going to set it back to the original one. In this case, I'm just going to cancel it because I don't want this video, I don't want this splash to be saved. So I don't need to worry about that. So that's how easy it is to create the splashes. Someone's saying, is it possible to change the text as well? Yep, everything. Let me go and let's pick one. Again, I can show you that right now. This is another demo. And say save splash. And when I do that, it does work in all browsers. I mean, if for whatever reason it didn't work in yours, just tell us which one it was and we can investigate. But the flashing does work as long as your browser is compatible with HTML5. Because remember, because it's quite a new language, it's also not compatible with the older browsers. So you have to tell us what kind of browser version you have, and we can check it out, right? So then Kim, we're just going to take a note of that, okay? So yes, you can change the text. So I can change the text here to Facebook marketing is changing. I could say video marketing is changing, right? And then, but we are still making, and I could say hello, right? That's my contribution to this, and I'll just say update splash. And as you'll see, these texts have changed. And because this is mobile responsive, you know, it works in mobile as well, of course. And if you change the size, that's completely okay too. You can do that. You can manage that as well, right? So this is how easy to create your own splash elements. And you know, when you put something like this on a video, and I want to show you some more examples. Let me see. If I go to this one, let me show you. Okay. Whoops. So there you see, again, that's a splash image as well. So I'm going to link you to that too, and you can check it out for yourself. You can look at exactly how this one works as well. Okay. So someone saying, Mark is asking, how do you get into Facebook? Mark, there are a few ways. We've covered that in the training. I can't talk about that right now because I think that's out of scope for this call. But there are a few ways to get into the Facebook itself. I think I have a link somewhere. If I can grab it quickly, let me just see if I have it at hand, and I can show you. If not, it'll have to be later, right? So if you go, let me see. Okay, let me just refresh this. Okay, and I'll come back to the questions, and then we can check it out as well. Okay, great. So that's how easy it is to actually set things up for yourself if you wanted to do that. Okay, but let me go back into presentations, and I can check this for you. So the reason this method is profitable is because you can put an embedded call to action plus lead capture forms. Okay, you can put embedded call to actions and lead capture forms in as well. And then you can put in video overlays. Okay, and then you can publish these videos anywhere as long as you can put in HTML. That's the critical part. As long as you can put in HTML, you can put these players anywhere you want, and you can use multiple skins and splash templates as I showed you. Okay, so you can use those as well to your advantage. Again, they're timed overlays, so you can time them the way you want. They're time call to actions, time list building as well. You can function. You can make anything function the way you want it to function. Okay, and this is really using videos the right way. You're squeezing something out of them. You're not just making a video for the sake of making a video, because I agree with you, you make 6 videos a week, but if you're not monetizing each and every video in some way, it doesn't work. All right, so it is very, very important that you want to have the videos working the right way. You're squeezing as much as you can out of them. Does that make sense so far, guys? Let me know. Let me know if this is making sense. Give me a quick 1 if it is making sense, or you know, 0 if it isn't, because I do want to make sure of that before we go any further. Okay? All right, great, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so Ron's asking what's the difference between this and other things. Okay, so Ron, there has been something new. I think it hit the market the other day, Social Engage, I think it's called. Now the thing is, I mean, this is more for your website. I think Social Engage is a good software, but it only works within timelines, for example. It doesn't work outside of Facebook timelines, which is, again, I like Facebook timelines. I think it is very, very good, but you can't use it on your own website. You know, if you want to keep control of your own traffic, you can't do that. You can't use it inside of Facebook tabs, for example. So those are a couple of issues with that. But again, I mean, this one addresses it in that it works for you know, you, in case you were interested to run this inside of say your own website. Does that answer your question? Let me know, Ron. Okay, great. How to use other viral videos ethically? Lene, as long as people are sharing their videos publicly, it is ethical to use them. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just embedding them. You're still getting them the views, so that's okay to use that. Tim's asking, how is this better than I Can Lead? Tim, this is not better than I Can Lead in that these are 2 completely different products. Completely different products. I Can Lead is for images. This is for video marketing. Okay? I hope that answers your question. All right, and I think someone talked about training. Just let me check and I can show you exactly what's up with the training. So if I go into how-to videos, okay. So you have all the videos here, and they walk you through, they talk you through exactly how to use this, how to install VidSplash onto a Facebook fan page tab, right? So the videos are there, all the training is providing to you on how you intend to use it. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. The next step that I do want to talk about is traffic, which is something that a lot of people do wrong. All right, I'll talk about that as well in a second. So, driving traffic, well, there are a few ways to do it. You can continue to do what you're doing at the moment. Right, you can continue to do what you're doing at the moment, or you can drive some paid traffic. Now, I can't share all the paid traffic techniques with you because you really are a bit short on time. What I can do is I can tell you a couple of ways which have worked well for us. So those couple of ways are press releases as well as blog traffic. Okay, so press releases are good because they get you instant traffic from multiple high authority sources. Blog traffic is good because there you can control it more. You can spend as much as you want and then stop spending. Now, the very first method is press releases. You can either write a press release yourself or you can outsource it to someone else. Writing yourself would take you maybe an hour or so, or if you want, you can simply outsource it to someone on Fiverr. So if you go to, for example, let me go here. If you go to Fiverr.com, I'm going to show you that in a second. If you go to Fiverr.com, you will see that it's very easy to find someone that says, let's see, press release. Okay, and when you go there, you'll find a lot of people who will syndicate your press release, who will write an effective press release for $5 each. So it's very easy to get your press releases written and distributed for $5 to $10 to $20. So you can do all of that for like $30. So for every video that you create with VidSplash, you only need to spend between $10 to $30 to actually get it out there. Okay, then assuming that you spend $20, and I know this because I've done press releases before, you know, a good press release can get you anywhere between 2,000 and 6,000 views, sometimes even more. And if you assume 4,000 views, that's a CPM of about $5. Very, very good, right? And even if you assume 1% of sales and 20% of opt-ins right from within that video, you're talking about 40 sales and many, many leads, and that's only for $20. So even if you were selling something as an affiliate and say you were making only $20 per sale, you're still making a lot of money for the kind of investment that you're making. And again, this is a rinse-repeat method. You do it once, you do it again. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes you might not even get 1% in sales. Sometimes you might only get less than 1%, 0.5%. But still, that's the money that you didn't have before. But if you were only using YouTube videos, what could happen is that even if you put these videos inside of your website, YouTube will put its own ads, YouTube will put it, you know, it would restrict any kind of monetization for you. You wouldn't be able to build a list unless you wanted to put a list building option underneath the video. So they're good as well, but unfortunately, it just doesn't stack up. Okay? It just doesn't stack up. Then you have the option of blog traffic. So you can find other blogs in your market, you can approach them for advertising, you can pay them something every month, say between $100 to $300, depends again, could be 50 to a couple of $100, and you can say, hey, you know, tell me how many views I can get for this price, and I want all the traffic going back to my website. And that can work as well. Your numbers from that are quite good as well. So you can monetize really, really quickly by using one of these two traffic generation strategies. So at the end of the day, you're looking to monetize videos without a video player. If you do that, there are low returns, no direct sales, and no opt-ins. You're right, what I forgot to show was a redirect function. So you can put in a button in there so that at the end of the video, it redirects to whatever page you want. Okay, it's the same as call to action buttons, but if someone doesn't click at the end of the video, they'll automatically be redirected to that link of your choice. Okay, and then you have monetizing videos with VidSplash, which means that you can actually get instant conversion with any video, which means you get direct sales and list building. Because remember, now you're not asking people first to watch a video. Andres, I'm going to answer that in a second. I think I already answered that question about social engagement, didn't I? Okay, so you can monetize videos with VidSplash. You can get instant conversion with any video, which means direct sales and list building. All right, so it's within that video itself. It's within that video itself that you're doing everything. So you're not going outside this video and building a huge form saying, hey, first watch this video, then opt in here. No, you get their opt-in right within that video. You get the sale right within that video. You sell something when the engagement is super high. That's the crucial part. Okay? So yes, it works with YouTube videos. It works with your own MP4 videos if you have those. It works with anything that you want as long as it's a video you can embed. Okay? Again, social engage is not for images. I think that's okay. I'm going to correct that. Come back to the question in a second, Andrea. So just give me some time and I'll come back to the question at the end if it's okay. Okay? I don't want you to be misinformed either. So whoever answered that question was a bit misinformed. All right. So Witsplash basically opens up amazing opportunities for both affiliate and video marketers to finally monetize video marketing in 3 simple steps that I've shown you. Because now you can actually monetize videos the way you should, right? You can actually monetize videos right within them than sending people from one page to the other. The process itself becomes much more seamless. It becomes much more linear. So in the end, Witsplash is perfect for video marketers, affiliate and SEO marketers, list builders, Facebook marketers, and local consultants as well. All right. I'm just going to grab a sip of water, but I want to know some answers right now because I'll get to show you the product. I'll get to tell you exactly how cheap it is, but I want to know who here thinks that they could use Witsplash with videos to get leads and sales. Yes or no? Yep, you bet. Yes, one. Okay, great, perfect. I'm getting a lot of yeses and I'm getting a lot of ones in. So, essentially Witsplash is perhaps the most advanced video player and lead magnet on the planet. Now, again, like Lee said earlier, there have been things like this before, but not with these kind of splash technology, not in HTML5 and not at the price that you're going to see today. And the price is absolutely ridiculous. I'll come to that in a second. Right, the price is absolutely ridiculous. But we've had a lot of good testimonials from people. People have been using Witsplash, and see what Anthony says there. Austin says that I got something like Witsplash, which did half of what it did, for $197 a few months ago. Right? So again, when you see the price, you'll realize that it's a steal. Now, someone said we use animated CTR function on our last launch, and just this feature alone increased our click-through rate by 40%. So increasing click-through rate, if you're making, say, 1,000 leads a month, now you're generating 1,400. That's massive. That's like 40% increase in profit, right? So it is such an effective plugin to get the right kind of results. Okay, what it does, it grabs your visitor's attention. It also helps you build an email list, for example, with the methods that I showed you, so you could build your own email list with that. And you can add call to action on any YouTube video in the world, so you can grab any video, add a call to action to it, and sell with it, so you can do that too. All right? And then you can leverage basically other people's content, and you can make any ugly video look professional, which is very, very crucial, because otherwise videos would look bad, they wouldn't convert as well, they just wouldn't work. But in this case, Witsplash makes them work for you. Okay? It's easy to add new videos. Number one, the opt-in and call to action buttons are easy to access as well. You get 3 splash images with it. You get 3 high converting skins. It's fully responsive. The design is 100% responsive. There's a built-in opt-in system, as I talked about. It is Facebook friendly as well. So think about it. I mean, just like the testimonials before you who got 40% increase, what if you could double your list building over time and quadruple your sales with Witsplash? What if you could do that? Wouldn't that be good? And especially for a very, very small price, which I'm going to show you very shortly. Wouldn't that be a good bargain? I think it would. Right? So at the moment, the early bird license is available. There's a 10-site personal use license, which is available for $27. How does that sound? Does that sound like a good deal? Because I'm going to make it even better. Just for the first 3 hours of going live, you can get access to this for $9.95. You can get access to the 10-site license for $9.95 only. Okay, and I've given you the direct checkout link. You need to go in and get it immediately because the price is on dime sale, so it is rising and it is going to go up. But till the time till 12 noon, it's going to be under $9.99, under $10, right? That's it. You get the plugin, you get the exact functionality that I've showed you today for $9.95 only. Does that sound like a good deal or not? Guys, let me know. Give me a quick yes if you're jumping in. Right? Yes if this sounds like a good deal. 10 sites, and remember, even if you get only for 10 sites, you can still put the embed code on some other site, and that's completely okay. But it just means that you can install this plugin only on 10 sites. Okay? Great deal. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm going to walk you through the upgrade as well. I'm going to walk you through everything, and I'm going to show you exactly what the whole package contains. Right? So someone is saying it's a steal at that price. It is, Stephen. I agree with you. I agree with you. It is a steal at that price. Now, there are some bonuses as well. So we're giving you access to a software called WP IM Pages. We're giving you access to a software called Facebook Local Pages. We're giving you Bitsplash Essential Guides to Affiliate Profits. We're also giving you 20 Bitsplash ads with editables. Okay, so you're getting access to all of that as part of the bonus upgrade, a bonus package. And then we have a pro version as well, and I'll talk you through that very quickly. But again, like I said, the basic version is enough to get started and run with. But if you really want the developer license, if you want the additional features that I'm going to talk about, which are more advanced, you can get access to the pro version, the upgrade version as well. The upgrade version comes with more skins, more splash images, splash creator, developer, and unlimited site license, plus a delayed timer. Right, so if I go further ahead, you can see how I showed you Splash Creator earlier. So that Splash Creator is a big part of the upgrade because now you're getting actually 10 more templates. So you're getting 13 templates in total, the Splash templates, right? And you can edit all of those. You can edit the text, you can edit the colors. You can add your own background images to that, like Gabriel's asking, can I add my own images? Yes, you can. You can put your own background images like I was doing on the call, and you can create your own Splash templates on there. So there are 10 ready-made Splash images, and as you can see, they look very, very good, right? They look excellent, right? I think they look really good. And again, all of these are HTML5. Then you're getting 10 additional skins. So skins like you see right there, there's laptop, the desktop screen, and then so it says a mobile screen, there's a iMac screen. So you're getting all of these extra additional skins that will help you display your videos even better. Okay, so you get 10 additional skins as part of this package. Then you also have webinar compatibility with this. Now, I don't know if anyone of you does webinars or not, but when people put out a webinar replay, what they do is that they don't put the buy now button immediately. The buy now button comes, say, after half an hour of the video. Half an hour later, the buy now button comes through. That is available with this upgrade as well. So what happens is that after about 10 minutes or whatever time limit you want, you can get the buy now button to show underneath the video, and that's very, very crucial. You're trying to make sales. In fact, I used this exact technique about a week and a half ago with one of the promotions that I was running in another market, and with $2,500 with just a single email, because we had this. Actually, I think it was close to $3,000. So usually, I know my numbers, usually we do $2,000, but just because we had this delay button, we did even more. Why? Because the video was engaging. People were sitting and watching the entire video, and by the end of the video, they were actually waiting for the buy button and they wanted to buy. So as soon as they came up, they clicked and they bought. Had the buy now button been there immediately, people would have said, hey, another sales offer, I don't want this, right? But because it was delayed, the results grew exponentially. It's more advanced stuff though, right? Plus you're getting developer license as well. So you can use this plugin on your client sites, and you're getting a limited site license as well, which means now you can install this plugin on as many sites as you want. Okay, how about that? So the entire pro upgrade, you're getting access to Splash Creator, valued at $97, 10 splash images, 10 skins, each valued at $197, and this took us a lot of time to create and design. You're getting the webinar compatibility, you're getting the developer license, you're getting the unlimited site license. Combined together, all of this would be valued at over $985 if this was a monthly recurring service over time. But you can get it for only $67, and in fact, if you're on this webinar, you can use the code, and I'm going to put that down. You can use the code 10OFF, 10OFF, and you can get $10 off on that offer, right? So it's 67, but you can get it for 57 on that offer. Let me know if that sounds like a good deal. Let me know if you're jumping in based on that. Okay? Let me know if that's a good deal, because for 57 bucks, and again guys, I can promise you this, that after the timer on the sales page hits 0, the price on upgrade is still going to be 67, the discount coupon would be gone. So if you're really going to get in right now with the 10 bucks off so you can enjoy it, you can use it at a much lower price than anyone else and everyone else would start paying. And if that sounds like a good deal, guys, I want to know very, very quick, yes, Neil, this sounds like a good deal. I'm getting in with the Pro version as well. In fact, right now, tell me, give me a 1 if you're buying the main version and 2 if you're buying the Pro version as well. And you can see that as soon as you buy the main version. So I need to know 1 if you're buying the main version and 2 if you're buying the Pro version as well.
Neil, your sound seems to have gone, Neil. Neil, if you can hear me, your sound seems to have gone.
Yep. Okay, where did it go off? Sorry.
Just after, just go put the one with fly before that, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I apologize for that. Don't know what happened. So yes, we have a lot of bonuses here as well. Bonus number 5, you're getting access to WP Webinar tabs. Bonus number 6 is Lead Rocket. Bonus number 7 is WP eBook Maker. And again, you get all of those if you get access to the Pro version. Okay? You get all of those if you get access to the Pro version. So then you get access to Witsplash Mini Site Design Graphic, as well as Easy Keyword Pro and Outsourcing Cheat Sheet. I don't know what happened with the text there, but you get access to all of those bonuses as well. So just to point out, someone's asking about the webinar capability. If I can show you that as well. Yeah, basically what you can do in this case is you can set a video to, let me just see if I can find that link. And I think it's the first one that I showcased actually. So what happens is, as I showed you, is you can put a replay inside this one of these video templates, video splash templates and the skin. And when you do that, when you play, the button appears, the buy now button appears after a while, as you'll see. There you go. So the book now button can come anytime after you go in. Linda, you gotta put 10 off together, 10 off together, and then it works. Okay? Linda, try that. Let me know if that doesn't work for you, and I can check that on my end. But it did work for me when I tried it earlier, so it should work for you as well, I hope. Let me know if it doesn't work for you at all. And Lee, if you want to just jump in quickly, and I can answer some questions in the meantime. Okay, so guys, I just want to know on this call right now who's still jumping in, who's still kind of getting it in the offer before the price goes up.
Yeah, I'll just jump in now as well, Neil, because my sound was muted. We're having a bit of a nightmare with sound guys today. Yeah, what we're also going to do, guys, is we're going to make sure that you get the replay sent out. We're going to make sure you get the replay of this, because what I find with replays as well, that you can use them, you can go back to them and use them as reference, and you can go back through and display exactly what Neil's doing, Neil and his team, and show you how to make the best of the software and how to utilize it and how to use it, which is a really good thing. So we are recording this, and I will get it out to you. I don't think anything's come onto the marketplace, you know, as powerful as cheap as this at the $9.95. You spoke before about kind of Icon Lead and this, and they're totally two different spectrums. the fact that you can use this with images, you can put video in the images, you can make, and the principle behind them both is exactly the same on that engagement level, getting people interacting with your actual videos and your actual images. So you can actually use these together, and with the developer license that Neil's providing as well, there's no reason why you can't provide both to your clients, which is another fantastic thing to be able to do. I think Neil's just going and demonstrating there that you can do the 10.
Yeah.
Just double check.
I'm just checking that to make sure that it does work. I think some setting has been changed, and let me just try that one more time. Okay, there you go. So as you can see now, the price is 57 if you go put 10 off in there.
Okay.
Yep, Linda, so I think now it should work. Do let me know if it doesn't still. Okay, and I just want to address the social engage thing as well, because people are asking, and I think it's only fair. As I mentioned previously, social engage is good if you want to have things inside the timeline. For example, if you want to have things inside the Facebook timeline, that's what it's good for. It's made for that purpose only. Whereas this is more like a video player that goes everywhere, right? So it's a bit like, and I've seen a few video players that look good. Like I think Wistia is one of them, but Wistia doesn't allow you to put, I think, maybe it does allow you to put opt-in forms, but not buy now buttons, not call to action buttons. So those are very difficult to, to develop as well, which is why not everyone does it. And when they do, they usually sell it for like $197 plus. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you've paid 67, I do apologize. You can just send a link to our support desk, and we'll try and reimburse you in the best way we can, because I think it can get a bit messy if we actually have to refund you the $10. But we'll try and find a way to do that anyway. Just let us know if you get into that situation where you couldn't use the coupon code for some reason, and we'll find a way to make it up to you. How about that? All right.
Just going to answer a question.
So the link to buy again, sorry Lee, so the link to buy is kvsocial.com/Lee. So if you go to kvsocial.com/Lee, you can still get it for $9.95, plus then you get to the upgrade and you have to use the voucher code 10 off, and then you can get $10 off on that.
Yeah. Just while you're on, because I know you've got to rush to yours, just obviously there'll be a guarantee as well, won't there, with a guy? So if for some reason they don't like it, some reason it's not for them, you usually do a guarantee with something like this, won't you?
Yeah, yep, always. Guys, I mean, again, we've already had like over a couple of hundred beta testers with this. The results I showed you were real of people actually getting, increasing click-through rate. But of course, even then, we have you covered with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if for whatever reason it doesn't work for you, if for whatever reason you use it and you find that hey, I'm not really liking it, I'm not really enjoying it, then you can just let us know and we'll refund you your money immediately after that. That is not a problem at all. Okay, so yes, you are covered by 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. Lee, I'll just stick around for another couple of minutes because we had another upgrade in there as well.
Okay, super, please, yeah, please.
Great. Okay, someone's asking, what are Lee's bonuses? Guys, these are Lee's bonuses. Okay, Lee actually worked with me to create some of them together, and he helped me out to make sure that you guys had something to go with as well. Then I want to talk about the last upgrade, which is actually using Vidsplash videos and actually then putting them on a landing page if so you still wanted to. Like I said, as is, Vidsplash itself is like its own little landing page with the opt-in option, with the sales option built in. But if you wanted to use this with OneLinks as well, you could do that too. OneLinks is basically a drag and drop lead page builder. I think we did a call about this last week, but the price that it was sold at then was much higher than what you see today. And actually the reason for that is because today the price is monthly. So now we don't have the one-off price anymore. We took it off the market last week. We only opened it up temporarily for leased customers. And now when you get in, you'll have to pay monthly to get into OneLinks. But let me show you exactly what that is and exactly how you can use it. OneLinks basically is a landing page builder. It's a bit like Lead Pages, I guess, if I was to draw that comparison, but much more flexible in that you can actually move the elements around. You can resize them any which way you want, which you can't do with any other tool out there. All right, so it comes with a lot of cool features. I mean, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of some very, very quickly, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can integrate Vidsplash in those OneLinks templates as well. So you get, in this case, you get the agency license, which gives you this drag and drop landing page builder. It gives you 5 opt-in templates to use. It gives you 10 sales page templates as well as 5 BSL and thank you pages as well if you wanted to use them in your marketing. It has, again, a lot of cool things. Auto sign up to GoToWebinar. You can put people on a GoToWebinar and auto-respond the list at the same time as well. There's a 2-step opt-in, exit poppers for higher engagement. And again, like I said, all of this works with Splash as well. Okay, and it works with all major autoresponders as well. So if I go back to this page and I can show you, let me grab a link, and I can show you right within one link the page that we had created. So this was one of the pages that we had created with Splash. Again, I showed you, you know, of course you can use your WordPress site, you can use whatever site you want, and but otherwise it works, you know, like with Splash. You can see it's splashing, and when I click learn more, it starts playing the whole video. So that's available on offer today as well, and just for this 3-day promotional period when we're actually opening up Splash to the public, this one is available for $27 a month. Now, unfortunately, there is no upper limit to this, so if you were still able to get in earlier at $197 lifetime price, that was good, because usually it sells for a much higher price, but today you're getting it for $27 a month, and that is charged month after month for as long as you want to keep your membership. All right, and yeah, that's it. I mean, you go to kvsocial.com/Lee, you get the 10-site license for $9.95. You go to the upgrade, use the coupon code 10OFF, and you can get the unlimited site license for $57, but that is only available till noon Eastern. So noon EST, it is only available till then. Okay?
Okay, Neil, I really appreciate that, mate, because you know, obviously you're in the middle of a launch, so I do appreciate you coming over and explaining what it's all about. It does make it so much easier rather than just sending an email at guys to actually see it in action and see how you can use it, and that's why we always like to do these webinars as well. So I appreciate, Neil, that you need to shoot off. What I will say, guys, is thank you very much to Neil coming. I'm going to stay around. Okay, we can go through the bonuses again. I'm going to stay around and speak to you and answer any questions I can. If for some reason I can't, I'll reach out to Neil's team. I'll ask Neil, and we'll get the answers for you. But for the next 3 hours, like Neil says, up till 12 EST, the main is $9.95. So for less than $10, you can get the main with 10 licenses, I think it was. You know, do you know what I mean? So if that seems right for you, then make sure you get it before noon. And also the $10 off voucher, that only lasts till noon as well. Okay, Neil. So yeah, thanks, Neil. Really appreciate it. I appreciate you've got to shoot off. In fact, Neil may have gone. In fact, Neil has gone. Okay, guys, so is there any questions that you want me to answer that I can try and help you out with? And I'll happily do that, happily answer any questions that you have, whether it be about this, something else, then just let me know. If not, then you've seen a good example of the software. You've seen the bonuses that you're going to get. Okay, so Lenny's asking how to combine with his icon lead. So you have 2 different options here, Lenny. You could basically you could run them side by side, parallel to each other, or you could actually link through icon lead to one of the videos, to one of the video Plinscayers. So icon lead, sorry, I'll get the reds mixed up now. So basically the video skin, that will give you a software. It will give you a URL. You could put that URL into one of your icon leads. So the VidSplash would give you a URL. You could put that into icon lead, and then it would go to that squeeze page, go to that video page, whichever you may see fit. You could even do it where the video player, the video skin, directed people to the actual links within icon lead. So you can work the 2 together. The other beauty about it is if you have the pro license for both, you can sell this service to both clients. You can offer them one, you can offer them the other, you could offer them both. Always, like I said, on every single call, give your clients the opportunity to buy more than one thing off you, to buy them one more software, to buy them one more packages, and that's exactly what I would do. So what about training for the picked ones? So Chad, are you talking about the icon lead? Is that what you're talking about, the training ones? So is it training for Icon Pro on call for action? Yes. Well, we've done training with Icon Lead. If there's anything in specific with regards what you would like to know, how to do it, reach out to us and we'll answer those questions the best we can. With regards CPA, You know, you can put any links in there. You can put your own HTML code. You could literally link to whatever you want. You could put it within Facebook, have the links there. There's so many different avenues that you can do with the software rather than just me go through this. So is VidSplash inside Icon Lead? No, VidSplash is completely separate, Lenny. There are two separate softwares. And Chad is using that. Yeah, the two separate entities. One of the things, you know, and I'm totally honest about this, is that what a lot of people said with Icon Lead, and we are working on this, guys, maybe months in development, we are working on it. People said, can we do something with video? Well, yes, you can upload videos directly to the icons. It'll play those videos. You can have URL redirects, so on and so on. But the Video Splash gives you actually a video player. So you can upload your videos and have those video skins over every single video that you upload. So if you think about it, they're the complete opposite. They're the parallel of each other. In one that you can use an image and add your videos to that. The other one, you can add your video and add like an image over the top. So they are completely separate entities, and they are two services which you can provide for yourself or to your clients. Okay. I apologise, guys, I'm sniffing. I've got a bit of a cold. My children decided to bring home a lot of germs from their school. Andrea, I'm not sure what you're saying. There are too many vids. If you explain that a little bit more, I'll definitely try to help you out with that one. Someone asked, does it have an HTML embedded code? Yes, it does, Linda. When will you raise the price? Ron, being totally honest with you with regards to Icon Lead, Icon Lead's going to go off the market. We are just working on the new sales page now. We've been concentrating on all the support tickets with regards to people not getting access. You know, the general support, what we're doing, we're getting on top of those, making sure everyone's comfortable with the software, everyone's using it correctly, and then we are shutting it. So it's going to shut very, very soon, in the fact that then it will go to a monthly. We're just working now on the sales pages. So at the moment now, it's the price it is. That will stay that, but when it comes back, it's going to be on a monthly basis. They're going to have different packages. So too many video players, you don't know what to choose. Yeah, Andrea, yeah, there's different video players. There's YouTube, there's Vimeo. But like Neil showed you with those video players, that you have limitations with them. Okay, yes, you can put in possibly a URL. You can do things slightly with YouTube, but you're very much stagnant in what you can do. So with the video player, you would only need this one video player. Then you can upload all your videos to it. And as long as you have a site that will accept embedded code, whether you want to do it to a website, to a blog, like Neil showed there on one link, you are okay to do that. Or you can simply do it to Facebook, to the Facebook tabs, and have the videos playing there. But I appreciate what you're saying with regards to so many different video players, but this one would just be one single entity. Okay, so, okay, Torsten, Neil support will help you there. You should get the login details, and you should, if you're talking about Icon Lead, you should definitely have that now. If you're talking about VidSplash, which we're talking about now, that will be coming to you ASAP. Okay, Torsten, I hope that answered your question. Okay, guys. Okay. Blancet, can you send a support ticket to us and we will look at that ASAP? Okay. Yeah, Glenn, I don't know why you're having issues there, but we can resolve that. Tim, yeah, the way that you could do it is use the embedded code and put it on your own site. You could use the embedded code, you know, and put it directly into whether it be a squeeze page, whether it be a sales page, a blog. The embedded code wouldn't link directly to us. It would link directly to your site. So you drive traffic to your site. The icons would be on that site, and when they clicked on the icons, that would direct them to where you want it to be. The URL that Icon Lead provides, you wouldn't be able to redirect that or have that as a naked link, a blind site, and the fact that it's got the correct hosting certificates to be able to put to Facebook, and also basically we host all the images, so we take away that cost for you and the hosting that we use. So icon leads, can that and video splash be put in headers on Facebook? You can't put icon lead on the headers in Facebook. You can basically put it into the tabs the way that we are doing. What I'm also going to do, guys, I'm going to send out, because we've had a question here about any chance to create favorite hotspots history. But Raja, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out an icon lead PDF, which will let you display all the icons at the touch of a button with regards to that PDF, and you can get to them easily and quickly. I'll send that email out. I'll try and send it out tonight. Okay, we've got the designers to work on the PDF, and we'll send that out to everybody, and there'll be no charge for that. We'll just give it everyone to free, so make you find the icon so much easier. No problem as well, Linda. Okay, Andrew, the beauty about, I'll give you my answer on that. The difference between Social Engage and VidSplash, and there's quite a big difference in the fact that Social Engage has been predominantly created to go to news feeds, ads, or should I say the news feed. The issue with that, because they are using Flash, okay, as far as I see it, I'm yet to be corrected, okay, it's not mobile, so you can't play the videos within actually a mobile device. The other issue as well is that it's predominantly created to be able to send videos directly to Facebook, where VidSplash, okay, it's using HTML5, which allows it to be mobile optimized. But not only that, you're not just limited to Facebook. Yes, you can't post to news feeds. That is the major difference between the two. But what you can do, you can have it mobile optimized, and you can post to other websites, whether it be yours or you have the pro license to clients. Andrea, very good question, and it depends on what you're doing. I would say the more variety, the more software that you had, the more tools that you had, give you that variety to be able to offer this to yourself or to your clients. But what I would say is that if you look at it and you think one would be more powerful than the other, and I shouldn't really be saying this, just go with the one option. Okay, you know, at the end of the day, I want you to be happy with what you have, but not only that, I want you to use the software. So if you were given the choice of two, would you use them both? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Would you use them both? Would you use them one individually? Would you just use one and the other one would go to waste? Ask yourself those questions. What you are doing with regards to marketing. Are you marketing on Facebook? Are you marketing for clients? Are you marketing via mobile? And then think about those choices that you have now, weigh it up, and then make that informed decision. Hey David, how are you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Glad to see you've come. Thanks, Gabrielle. Really appreciate that. I don't know that, Berry. I do not know that with regard to VidSplash on Twitter and Google+, so I can't answer that, and I wouldn't want to give you the wrong information. So number 2, we need to change the background pictures. I sometimes need to upload with same hotspots, Craig. Yeah, that's the only issue, Raja. With regards to icon lead, you can keep the same icons and change them easily, change the URL links, but if you wanted all the same icons in the same place, it would be a case of having to delete the image and then start again, just because of the way that it is it's hosted and we have those codes. There is no way around that, unfortunately. But again, I have to kind of be honest about that. Okay, and what I would say, guys, we have everything that comes into us. Okay, all the kind of, let's say, improvements, what people feel about Icon Lead, all the recommendations, we do take them on board. Okay, they aren't ignored. They're put away. We speak to them about developers. Can we do it? Can we not do it? And we do work on it. You'll already notice other features going on in the software, different things going on, which you may not have seen before. And that is how you 100% know that we will fully support the software as long as possible, to the point where, you know, until something else comes out in years and years' time that dwarfs this. But there'll always be support for this software, and that is my honest answer to you. We would never just leave it alone. Lenny, yes, it can. Okay, Lenny just asked the question. Okay, can Icon Lead be used with animated images? And in the group that we have, Lenny, okay, the mastermind group, people are using it on GIF type images, so movable images. I think there's a limitation with the size that you can use, but people have had them on animated images. Very good question, Lenny. Very, very good question. But yes, it can. Thank you, Gabrielle. Really do appreciate that, saying that. Andrea, would I personally use them both? Yes, I would personally use them both. On to the point that one does one job, one does the other. I can post directly to Newsfeed if I want with that and have a squeeze page there, and I can use one for mobile devices. It's unfortunate that one doesn't do everything, but it's very rare that you find something that does absolutely everything and suits the needs of every single client. It just isn't possible. It's like the upgrades, what people want with Icon Lead. People give us suggestions, and they're fantastic suggestions. The only issue is, though, if we take that suggestion on board and do it, we have to look at the consequences, and the consequences are, if we do a change within the software, will it affect other people using it who are happy with it? Now, if we get a whole host of people coming up with the same suggestion, then yes, this is something that we would change. If it's just one individual, then we would look at it and think, okay, can we do it on this update? Would it be a major update? And that's the way that we look at it. So we take each individual comment with its own merit, and that's all we can do. Yes, Ron, I believe with VidSplash you can upload your own MP4 video. Ron, are you talking about Icon Lead, or are you talking about YouTube? Or, sorry, are you talking about VidSplash? Just confirm that so I can give you the right answer. Splash. Okay, yeah, there's the ability to upload MP4. At the end of the day, it's a video player. Okay, so yeah, exactly what they've said in there. Whatever video you post on YouTube, you can use it with VidSplash. Okay, so yeah, it takes away that need for using YouTube for using Vimeo, and that's the way that I see it. What I would say as well, guys, you know, like I always said to people, at $9.95, at $10, you know, and it's not even a case of paying your money, take your chances, because it's not taking a chance. You have 30 days to refund. If it doesn't do what you wanted it to do, just ask for a refund. And I do that when I buy softwares. And I buy products, take them home, use them. They don't do what I want, so ask for a refund. It's not an issue. It's, you know, we live in a grown-up society where we buy things every single day, and they don't always meet our needs. They don't meet your needs. The internet marketing world is no different to real life, in my opinion. So yeah, use it. If you can't use it, ask for a refund. And you've got Easy Web Video Pro. Okay, Gabrielle, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Gabrielle, you said you got the main and the pro, and we're excited as well about that. I have Easy Web Video Player. So Andrea, you've got the whole host of things. Now, all I'm going to say to you is make sure you are using them. Okay. And one thing I would suggest as well is, I know people are a little bit scared about going out there and hitting up kind of offline businesses or businesses in general, local businesses. Just show them some of these tools. Just show them what you can do. How would they do that normally? Well, they get a website developer and they'd have to do a whole host of things. Don't just have this on your hard drive. Do some samples, do some creations, shoot a video, go to Fiverr and pay someone $5 to shoot a video for you, put together a collection of the tools what you can use. You don't even have to speak to these clients if you don't want for that initial period. Send out a video, actual review of all the softwares and what you can do with them, and send them to local clients, local businesses, and offer them a service. Okay, yeah, Chad's asking, can I give us an examples of business approach? What I always said to any of my students and the people within our mastermind group, approach people who have targets. Approach people who have to hit their quotas. Otherwise, you know, they're not going to get that bonus. People, unfortunately, will lose their jobs and are always looking for that next big thing to be able to bring more clients in, more leads. So people who are actively searching for clients and leads. And one example of this, which is amazing, that I always give is gyms. You know, gyms are actively searching for people, personal trainers are actively seeking people, even plumbers, electricians, they're all competing, you know, for clients, for leads, for buys, for sales. So very much you can actually approach virtually anybody, but the ones who are the best people to approach and to speak to, number one, that they have targets to hit, and number two, they have a marketing budget. Again, I'm going a little bit off tangent here. How do you know they've got a marketing budget? Well, look at all those crappy leaflets that come through your door. If somebody's paying for a marketing budget for those crappy leaflets to come through your door, they have a big marketing budget, but that's the only way they know how to market. Very old-fashioned, very archaic, very much kind of just chucking a net out and hoping to get one or two fish, where if we can do things online, if we can do it on Facebook with kind of targeting, then this is the thing that we need to be showing clients. Yes, dental, real estate. I mean, what I would say, Chad, I'm in the UK. Dental is a little bit different here because we have, like the NHS, we can very easily get dentists. What I do know, it's a cutthroat business in the US. Everyone's fighting for the same kind of clients. So dental is massive. Real estate is massive as well. That's in both countries, in the US and the UK. Okay, bonus plugin. I'm not sure which one that is, Gabrielle, the bonus plugin. Or is it the one to come onto this website? Is it the one to come onto this webinar? Sorry. I really apologise for the way that I'm speaking. It's just that I've got a really bad cold and I don't want to... so, yes. Okay, Neil's team will kind of hit you up with that. Hey, Berry. Yeah, I'm definitely a Brit. I keep jumping from one thing to another. We'll tell you about the plugin. You also, guys, for anybody who's come on this call, you should also get, and I make sure you get this, a plugin, a software just for coming on the call. And I'm going to make sure you do get that as well. Yeah, I'm from the northwest of the UK, Berry. I'm from a little place called Chorley, which is about 30 minutes from Manchester. No, I'm not going to burn an accent. That's probably my cold. I've not got the Yorkshire accent, Ram. I'm definitely from the north. I'm from the north, but not as broad as the Yorkshire accent. Okay. So, guys, any more questions coming in? Where's my email to send it to? Okay, here's my email to send it. Yeah. Whichever member of Neil's team is here, guys, could you just put into chat, please, just to make sure that everybody gets it, to make sure, could you put in the software that everyone should have got for coming onto the webinar? I should have asked this before. If you could get that link, that would be absolutely fantastic, and just put it into chat for everybody so they can download that. I believe it was on the bonus page. So if you could do that, that'd be, in fact, I'll send a message so we could get that to people. Let me just put into chat there. Account. We get. Okay, I'm just talking to support now, guys, just to try and get that the bonus for attending. Okay, I'm just going to put that to organise it. Okay, guys, hopefully I'm going to get that. The second OTO, Andrea, was the monthly subscription to OneLinks, and that was what it's gone up to now. The monthly subscription is very much like Lead Pages, like Optimize Press 2, but a lot cheaper than Lead Pages. So basically, it allows you to do like a drag and drop builder, page builder, and that's what it is. Okay. I believe we're just going to get that for you now with regard to software. In fact, let me see if I can find that for you as well, just while I look at that. Okay. Just gone to the organisers. Let me just see. Let me just come back there if I can get that now. In fact. No, right, I'll make sure everybody gets that, guys, because I'll send that out as well. I'll send an email. What I'll do, I'll send out an email with the replay. So just look out for that replay. And when you go to the page with the replay, I'll also get the software and I'll get it attached to that page if we don't get that in the next couple of minutes coming into the chat. So look out for that. So I'm going to send you quite a few emails, so excuse me for doing that. I'm going to send out the PDF for Icon Lead, so you can easily find those icons. And again, you can use that for yourself or for your clients. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, there's going to be no charge for that. That'll just come to you guys. And I'll also send out a replay of this webinar so you can use it as reference, and you can grab the software as well. And we'll do some examples of what you can use that for. So is there any more questions coming in, guys, before we shoot off? John, great. That's fantastic to see. That was absolutely amazing. Good to see that you've got the main and the pro. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. And now, John, the thing to do is to use it. Do you know what I mean? Use it and make sure you use it, and send us in your results of when you are using it. So thank you, John, for doing that. Right, John, I apologise for that. What I'm making sure is that the support now is my main priority. So I apologise, John. John, I'm going to put you... Wait a minute. Okay. Just rather than me just make an apology. Okay, mate. You send me that, what you need. Okay, and I'll sort it. Norm, the price, what basically the software that we've just shown is VidSplash, and that's a video player where you can upload your videos and have opt-ins, have redirects, like have a video skin over the top. At the moment it's $9.95 for the main. That will be, the price will be going up at 12 o'clock. Okay, so that is that. The link for that, I'm just going to show you now. Okay, the $9.95. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do, just going to get that. Okay, let me just double check that. I will get out, I hate it when my mouse doesn't work. Was that copied? There we are. Yeah. So bear it here. Here it is. Let me just put in there. Yeah. So social opt-in is the plugin, Gabrielle, and that's what everyone should have on this call, and we're going to get that to everyone. Basically, Neil support team, because I know you're still here. If you can get the free download plugin called Social Opt-in and put it into the chat for everybody, that'd be great. If you don't, then just let me know and we can sort that out for everybody. Okay, Ron, so regarding Icon Lead Pro, how much do you recommend we charge for a realtor? Okay, we charge for a realtor who may have 6 to 10 minutes of a home listing. Good question, very good question. Now, I would kind of basically put this into categories. I would categorize it in 3 stages. I would supply individual images with icons at one cost. I would supply individual images as a management. So basically I would charge them. So say I would do a group of images, let's say 5 images at $97. I would do a 197 at 5 images at 197, between 5 and 10 images, maybe give them a bonus of 5 images. People like bonuses, so you can give them a bonus within your pricing, so 5 to 10 images, and I'd also give them a full management for that. And what you could say that is over a month, you have these 5 to 10 images. If you want me to change something, I will change it. Okay, well, you know how easy it is to change these icons in in Icon Lead. You don't let your clients know that, how easy it is. Okay, you're just going to change it for them. You're going to manage that for them. I mean, 197 is cheap. I do it between 197 and 297. Then the third package, which I would offer between 297 and 497, where you will do unlimited images, you will do full management of the icons, and you will also do Facebook management for the icons. And that's where I would start. Once you have a number of candidates, once you have a number of clients, I would then work on getting testimonials from them. I work on testimonials, and then I would start to then create your portfolio bigger and bigger and bigger. Those testimonials, those proof from your clients will be invaluable when you start to get other clients. What I would also say is potentially give them a discount if they're your first client, potentially give them a discount if they agree to give you a testimonial, whether it be a video testimonial, whether it be a written testimonial. Remember, everyone says it, and it is true. The hardest sale is usually that first sale. If it's that first client, if you've got a whole host of clients, then you are definitely you're definitely doing things well and you're moving along nicely. If it's your first client, that is the hardest one. Once you have that, you have certain history, you have proof that you can use, you can call upon, and you also have demonstrations of other sites that you've used this on. And that's the way that I would approach that. Andrea, I'm not familiar with Easy Web Video Player. Okay. Okay, guys, let's have a look in. So, yeah, Chad's saying 250 and up with regards to the images. Again, it depends what market you go in. And again, I've gone back to kind of training that I've done in the past. You know, you look at the hundreds of dollars, and some people think that's too much to kind of charge people. You know, $197, $497, $997, $1997. The issue being is that it's not too much charge for businesses who are used to paying between $2,000 and $5,000 a month for marketing in general, and that is their budget, and that is a small budget. Businesses know the importance of marketing, know the importance of getting leads in, getting clients in, and they're prepared to pay this kind of money. So do not be afraid to ask the money what you are asking. Okay, Ram, that's great to see. That's absolutely fantastic to see. And I'm going to, so websites are positive feedback. Is there any other training videos for using this on Facebook? The only training video that we've got is in the members area, which shows you how to upload it to Facebook. We have a mastermind group as well, which I'm not going to, basically that's shut down now, but we do training on Facebook, how to get clients through Facebook. If you send me a support ticket, I should be able to send you something on that. Okay. So, anything else coming in, guys? What I'm going to do is just, let me just cancel that. Okay. So, nothing else is coming in. So, what I'm going to do is I'll send the emails out tonight. Okay. You too as well, Chad. I really appreciate you coming on. Like I say, it was early doors, wasn't it, this morning for a lot of people. So thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and listen to us. It really is appreciated. I'll send the emails out as soon as I possibly can. I'll send the emails out with the Icon Lead PDF, and I'll send the replay out of this. And with that replay, I'll get the attachment of the downloadable software that you can use as well. Okay. Yeah, Chad, appreciate that, 5 a.m. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gabrielle. Really do appreciate you saying that, and it is really nice to see you on here as well. Okay, guys, so speak to you all very soon. Weekends coming up. Enjoy your weekends. Make sure you have a good one, whether you spend, how you're spending it, and we'll speak to you all very soon. Thanks, Lenny. Bye, mate.